farm like Flats mentor, food safety is extremely important. By following basic steps during production, harvesting, handling, and storing, you can prevent contamination in your produce. If someone gets sick from eating your products, you could lose the trust of your customers or be sued. Let's all work together to make sure that the crops raised at Flats Mentor Farm are clean and safe. Today we are going to teach you some ways to keep your produce safe to eat. Your clothing helps you prevent sweat, hair, and skin medicines from being spread to the crops. A hat or bandana not only helps protect you from the sun, but also helps protect crops. Farmers must use sanitary gloves when handling produce. Wearing clean work clothes is important because dirt or grease might contaminate the produce.
Clean, appropriate attire is also important to wear when using pesticides to protect you from any contamination.
In the event that you have a fever, are vomiting, have diarrhea, or your skin and eyes have suddenly turned yellow, you may have a disease that can spread through food. Also, do not work on the flats if you are diagnosed with hepatitis, Shigella, Salmonella, or E. coli. You could contaminate foods, making someone who eats your food sick. If you have any symptoms of sickness, it is important that you do not work on the plots at the flats until you are healthy again.
Exposure of wounds and sores on your skin, no matter if they are large or small, can contaminate the produce that you are selling. If you have any cuts or scrapes, put a bandage on the wound. If you ever see any blood on any produce, throw it away. Saliva is full of germs. Don't spit in areas where produce is picked, handled, or stored. If you have to cough or sneeze, protect the crop by using your sleeve or the inside of your shirt to catch it. If saliva gets on the product, throw it out. Now we will talk about when and how to wash your hands. Your hands are the most important tool you use when working on the farm. Your hands directly touch the produce. Therefore, make sure that they do not become a source of contamination. Always wash your hands before you start picking and after every break. It's also important to wash your hands before putting on gloves or cleaning equipment. Please wash your hands after handling or applying pesticides, working with animals, going to the bathroom, working with soil, handling garbage, or handling compost or manure. Now let's talk about the correct way to wash hands. Please always use the hand washing sink located near the wash station. The steps for washing your hands include: wet your hands with water, apply soap and scrub for about 10 to 15 seconds. Make sure you clean under fingernails and between your fingers. Rinse your hands. Make sure all the soap comes off. Dry your hands thoroughly. Use the disposable towels provided. Never share a towel with someone else or wipe your hands on your shirt or pants. Make sure to turn off water with a paper towel, not with a bare hand. Next, we are going to talk about how to prevent accidental product contamination. First, always use the toilet facilities provided. Never go to the bathroom in the woods or field. Use the toilet facilities correctly so that they do not become a source of pollution. Make sure used toilet paper goes in the toilet, never on the floor or in the trash can. When you are done and have washed your hands, keep the area clean by putting your paper towel in the trash cans provided. Do not pick produce immediately after working in animal holding areas or where manure is stored or composted. If your shoes or clothes become soiled, change them and wash your hands before entering the flats.
Make sure to never wear loose rings, earrings, or chains that could hurt someone if they fall into the product. Take them off before you start working. Better yet, leave them at home. Do not eat or use any tobacco on the flats.
When you are thirsty, do not drink water from the irrigation system or river. Make sure to never share cups or use a container that was previously used for chemicals. And remember to wash your hands before returning to work. You are permitted to take water bottles into the fields, as long as they are clean and have a cap and you do not spill it. Make sure to always use clean bins or boxes when harvesting your produce. The boxes should not have previously carried chemicals, tools, food, or personal items. Never stand in a container or use one as a stool or chair. Before using bins or boxes, inspect them to make sure that they are in good shape and do not have any residue in them. Do not use a container if it is heavily soiled. If you see splinters, cracks, or exposed nails that could hurt you or damage the product, get a new container and dispose of the old container.
While harvesting, we ask that farmers pay close attention to the following rules. Don't reuse water when washing vegetables because it will only continue to contaminate the produce. Also keep in mind that the wash station is for cleaning and packaging vegetables only. Farmers are responsible for keeping their plots clean. Furthermore, we at World Farmers offer boxes, plastic bags, clean water for packaging, trash bags, and translation assistance. It is our job to help make the produce packaging process as manageable as possible. At Flats Mentor Farm, farmers have a responsibility to produce food that is healthy and safe, and we have a strong commitment to do so.